Hi, my name is Aaron from Superior Singing Method, and in this video I want to talk about how to sing. Okay, how to sing, kind of a broad topic, but I'm gonna narrow it down. At the end of this, I'm gonna give you a really good exercise, one of my favorite exercises that will get you a little farther down the road of actually how to sing. But let's talk for a minute about how to sing. What does that even mean to learn how to sing and sing better? I break it down into, sometimes 3, sometimes 4 different categories, but I'll give you 4 right now. Learning how to sing is learning the instruction part. So right now, this is part of the instruction. I'm going to give you that vocal exercise, but just give you a little bit of instruction about the voice and how it works and how singing works, because the more you know about the voice and how the voice works when it comes to singing, the more you can apply these techniques and concepts to singing and to the exercise themselves to start shaping your voice the way you want it to be, so you have the best tone, the most resonant, full kind of sound. You can hit the high notes, all that kind of stuff. So instructions, the first part. Second part is, I guess, kind of obvious, are the exercises. Got to have the exercises, because the exercises, just like the rest of your body, you need to work out, exercise to keep it in shape and to be able to make your body do the things that you want it to be able to do, to have the flexibility and the strength to do what you want to do. Third one is systematic. Learning singing systematically is really the way to go. The link below is, I have an 8-week systematic program that you can check out at some point. But I believe that the systematic is the way to go, because you learn the right things at the right time, and you're not only systematically doing the exercises, but you're also learning the things in the right order and doing the things in the right amount of time and repeating. There's a lot of repetition, which leads me to the next one, and that's just being consistent. Use the repetition to consistently build and build and build your voice. So those are kind of the 4 main things, and just along the lines of that last one, the repetition is, I know that's kind of the difficult part. I think we live in a culture that we don't want to do things over and over, and we don't want to work really hard to get to things, and I get that. And with these videos, my point and my goal is to get you singing as good as you could possibly sing as fast as possible, for sure. But it does take repetition, and it takes time. And as you do the exercises, this one that I'm about to give you, and other exercises, of course you need a variety of exercises, but this is a really good one. It's not just going to take once and you're going to sing better. You know that. Intuitively, you're not just going to get better by, do this exercise for 10 minutes and I can sing better. But if you do this consistently for 2 or 3 days, a week, 2 weeks, those kind of things, you will start. It's not like all of a sudden you'll be like the greatest singer in the world, but you will notice a marked improvement in your voice. You'll see improvement, and that will encourage you to be more consistent and get more instruction, do more exercises, do the systematic thing, and the consistency and repetition. So what I want to talk to you about today, the instructional part, this is all instruction, but the instructional part of the actual voice and how it works, what I want to talk about is the larynx. The larynx. This is one of the problems that most singers have, is that when they go to sing high notes, what they're doing is they're raising their larynx up. Maybe you do this as well. When I'm not paying attention and I'm singing, sometimes I still even do it. You got to be conscious of when you're doing it. But that whole larynx raising thing, whereas you want to keep your larynx, this is your larynx here, you want to keep your larynx steady when you sing, and this exercise that I'm about to give you is one of the exercises that will help you keep your larynx steady. Now, you don't want your larynx to raise up, but you don't necessarily want it really low, because when your larynx is really low, it's like, hey, hi there, hi there. You don't want to sing like that either, so you want to kind of steady to a little bit low, and that's what this exercise will help you to do. This exercise is the mum exercise. This is just a really good kind of classic exercise that will help you to keep your larynx low, keep it steady. It will also help you with chord compression. This is also a really big one too, is keeping your vocal cords gripped together and having the compression that you need to be able to sing through your different transitions, because through your transitions, the breaks in your voice, a lot of times your cords will split apart, and that's where cracks and breaks come, so it'll help with that too. So good vocal cord closure. And also the M consonant will give you a good launching off point. The mum give you a good launching off point to keep that. That's what gets that kind of chord closure, chord compression. So this is what we're going to do with the mums. We're going to do Mum, 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 mum. So do that with me right now. Mum, 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 mum. And just that sound helps keep your larynx low. So it starts training your voice to, as it climbs up the higher in the notes, to stay nice and steady. Mum, 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 mum. And then raise it up. Mom, 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 and just keep raising it up as high as you want to go. Don't go too high. You don't want to strain your voice, but this is a really good exercise for all those benefits. Keep good cord closure. Keep your larynx low. You got that M, that is that good bouncing off point to keep the compression started, and then keep it, that vocal cord compression as you go through your transition. So it's a really great exercise. Practice this couple minutes a day. Go all throughout your range, and it'll help you. And that sound, the mum again, will help you keep your vocal cords together as you hit those different transitions and as you go all throughout your range. So I want to encourage you to do the work. If you really want to be a singer, do the work to become a singer. It does take work, and I'll bet you it takes less work than you think it does, but it does take work. And so just begin the process. And there's so many rewards along the way that, as you know, like I said, after a few days and weeks, you notice, hey, I'm getting better at this, and it's encouraging. So it creates this momentum, and before you know it, you're reaching your dreams, and you're like, oh man, that was totally worth it. So pursue your dreams. And also, if you haven't had a chance to subscribe to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I do lots of new videos all the time. Hi, Aaron here from Superior Singing Method, and this is how to sing better in 5 minutes. Okay, how to sing better in 5 minutes. Now, I mean, this is a little silly because we all know it's going to take longer than 5 minutes to become a great singer, but there are some things that you can do literally in 5 minutes that will shoot you forward and make you a better singer. And obviously the 5 minutes, if you did the 5 minutes every day for the next 3 months, you'll see pretty dramatic results. Okay, so how to sing better? No matter where you are in your journey as a singer, as a beginner or intermediate, this is a great exercise for you that is going to help you no matter what. And this is one of my favorite exercises. It's Z's, and a Z's. Z's are great because it's a zzz, it's a real buzzy kind of sound. You can do these anywhere. You don't have to do them loud. You can do them quiet. So you can do them in your car. You can do them as you're walking down the street. You might look a little weird if you pass people and they're like, "What's this guy doing?" But the Z's, the good thing about the Z's is, because it is a closed mouth-ish exercise, and the zzz, that kind of keeps the sound trapped back in your voice. It's not the all that kind of exercise. It's a really safe exercise to do anywhere. And it also, the buzz, it not only wakes up the vocal cords, but it like wakes up the face. That the buzz kind of loosens up the face. We want our face and our jaw, muscles, and our lips even, to be nice and agile, nice and loose. When there's a lot of tension, it affects our singing in a negative way. So this helps all kinds of things. And so the way I want you to do this is, it's basically going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know how many fours I counted there, but it's going to be basically like this. Okay, so did you do that with me? Did you do that with me? You're not going to get any better if you're just watching me and you're not doing it yourself. Okay, I'm going to give you one more chance, okay? You doing it with me? And nobody's around you? Even if they are, it's fine. Here, we do it. Let's do it together. So if you did these literally for 3 minutes or 5 minutes, test yourself on how your voice feels. Do a little singing, don't do a lot before doing vocal warm-ups. Do a little singing, do these for 3 to 5 minutes, and notice how much more freedom you feel in your voice, and notice how you're better with tone. Notice how you feel more loose, you feel more agile, you feel not as tense, and notice that your singing will be better. Test me on this, okay? Test me on it. Even today, test me. So 5 minutes, let me know. Actually, leave me a comment and say, it worked or it didn't work, but I'm telling you it's going to work. So anyway, if you want other exercises, a lot of fun stuff, click the link below. You can find another one of my favorite exercises, a lot of actually great resources if you click that link below, as well as Superior Singing Method, which is my full course, 8-week course that, you know, you do the right things at the right time. It all builds on itself, and I give you your little chunk video of the day and your vocal exercise for the day, and once you Hi there, Aaron here from Superior Singing Method, and in this video I want to talk about how to sing good. Okay, how to sing good. The ironic thing about the statement how to sing good is it is bad grammar. So let me just get that out of the way first. How to sing well, yeah, that's better grammar. So this is not a grammar lesson, this is actually a singing lesson, so let's jump into that. How to sing well, how to sing good. First of all, at the end of this, I want to give you a good vocal exercise that will help you to be able to sing well. And it's one of my favorite ones. It's a good warm-up exercise that will kind of get you going in the morning as well. If it's the only one you do, it's a good one to start with. So how do you sing well? What are the different things it takes to learn how to do that? First of all, understanding the voice. There are three main things, I think. It's like understanding the voice, learning proper technique, and doing vocal exercise. So the last one I'm going to give you is that vocal exercise. So understanding the voice, what does that mean? Things like nasality. A lot of people, when they sing, and it just sounds kind of like this. It sounds nasally, and nasally doesn't come across. It doesn't sound very good, and nobody really wants to hear a nasally singer. So understanding the voice is understanding how to, for example, would be how to get rid of the nasality in your voice. And it could be a lot of things, but mostly it's probably the soft palate. And I won't go too much into it now, but soft palate is just beyond the hard palate, which is the roof of your mouth, soft stuff behind there. And usually nasally means your soft palate is down too low. So that's one, understanding the voice. Understanding that the voice is a delicate instrument. Understanding that when you yell and you're like, try and belt a note, like that puts a lot of strain on your voice, and it doesn't sound good with tone, but it also can hurt your voice. So just understanding those, there are lots of things to understand about the voice. These are just a couple examples. The second thing is learning proper technique. Proper technique are things like learning how to breathe from your diaphragm. Breathing from your diaphragm is taking just to give you a little tiny glimpse of what it is, it's basically having proper posture, taking a complete breath, and allowing your diaphragm to descend, creating space for your lungs to be able to expand in your stomach cavity. And as you sing, the tendency is to let your chest kind of collapse, to fall like that. But instead of doing that, keeping your chest nice and high, like kind of just like I am now, not super high. But those are some of the basics of learning how to diaphragm breathe. So that's learning the proper techniques, and there are a lot of techniques of learning how to sing, but that was just one example. So it's understanding the voice, learning proper technique, and then doing vocal warm-ups. Vocal warm-ups are important because your voice is made of muscle and cartilage, and you need to build up those muscles to be able to manipulate the notes the way you want to, and to be able to sing all the things you need to sing and know what your voice is going to do when, but you need to strengthen those muscles so that they respond the way that you want them to respond when you're singing, right? Right. So let's get to the voice exercise. This is a good one. It's one of my favorites as like a morning exercise. It's going to be Z's, and we're going to do Z's on just basically 5 notes descending. So it's going to be Zzz. I start a little low, start a little higher. Zzz, zzz. Do that with me. Zzz. And then you can raise it up, Zzz, zzz. And you can do it higher and higher and higher. So this is a really great exercise. You can keep going up and back down and get the lower register and the higher register in your voice. This is a good warm up, but it also kind of just gets your voice ready to go for more more strenuous singing, more strenuous type of vocal exercises. So that's your little mini lesson. That's kind of the how to sing good lesson. And I just want to encourage you to pursue your dreams of singing. You can do it. You don't have to be born with lots of talent. Anyone can learn how to sing. And I'm guessing that you want to be a singer, you wouldn't be watching this video, and go for it. Really go for it. No matter what people have told you, no matter what you're telling yourself, no matter the negative thoughts you may have, go for singing. I've seen so many of my students think that they can't sing and then learn how to sing and learn how to sing well. So I'm convinced that it's possible. So that's that. If you don't mind subscribing to the channel, I would be grateful if you would do that. And liking it, I would also be very grateful. Also, leave me a comment, anything you want me to teach, or you just want to, anything you want to say. I would love to hear from you. I always read those comments. And I've got a link below. That's to my systematic program. It's an 8-week systematic program called Superior Singing Method, and that's for beginner singers, intermediate, and advanced singers alike. It's 8 weeks systematic, step by step. You learn the right things at the right time, and at the end of those 2 months, you come out on the other end a much better